Step 1, learn about simple machines. Simple machines are basically the baseline of all engineering. Can you brainstorm what some could be? Now that you've learned about some simple machines, take a second and talk to your troop and see if you can brainstorm at least 3 that you use or see in your day-to-day life.
Robots, just like you, use their senses to figure out what's around them. For example, you used your senses of sight and hearing in order to hear and listen to me play. Troop leaders, you will need the 5 paper brown bags and those 5 mystery items that you chose. Put each item in the bag and pass those bags around. Use your senses, just like a robot would, to figure out what's in the bag without looking at it.
Step 2, now that you've designed a robot, is to figure out how robots move. You have to give robots very careful instructions so they do exactly what you want. Let's show you an example with Oreos. So in this example, she's going to be the robot and I'm going to be the human. And we're going to talk about how you have to give very specific instructions to a robot if you want them to do what you want. So today, my goal is to have the robot take 2 Oreos and put them together so there's a lot of cream on the inside. Because everybody knows that's the best way to eat an Oreo. All right, robot, let's look at it. So the first thing that I want you to do is I want you to take one of the Oreos and I want you to break it in half. No! All right, let's try this again. I want you to take one of the Oreos and I want you to take one of the cookies off very carefully in order to not rip the white filling. Yeah! Okay, now that you've gotten one of them, you're gonna try the same thing where you're gonna take one side cookie off very carefully here. You got it. Yay! Okay, now you're gonna put the 2 halves, or the 2 cookies with filling, no, the cookies with filling together. No. Okay, I have to be more specific. Okay, you're gonna put the 2 halves of the 2 cookies with filling side together. Yeah! Okay, so clearly robots need a lot of direction, otherwise they mess things up. But they are, once they learn things, more efficient than humans, and this robot can probably make these Oreos faster than a human could. So I guess it's worth it. You just have to be very specific. Step number 2 is learning about programming robots. When robots move, you have to be really specific with their instructions, just like we did in our Oreo experiment. So Maisie the robot is trying to give me that wheel, that part, without bumping into any of the roadblocks or kind of having to leave the grid. So let's start with Maisie go left. Wait, Maisie stop. I just said go left and that wasn't specific enough. So she just kept going left and going left when I only wanted her to move 1 block. So let's start over. Maisie go left 1 block. Okay. Maisie go left 1 more block. Maisie move forward 2 blocks. Oh wait, no. Maisie got stuck on a roadblock. Maisie, go back 1 block. There you go. Maisie, go right 1 block. Go forward 4 blocks. 2, 3, 4. She went past me, okay. Maisie, go left 1 block. Maisie, spin around. Only once. Maisie, stop. Maisie, spin around once. Maisie, spin around half a spin. Maisie, give me the part. Yay! You could create a course like we did, or just give your friends instructions to try and get them to give something to you. Give it a try. Leaders, in a minute you're going to see a QR code and a link pop up on the screen, and that's going to direct you right to Hour of Code. So now that you've learned the basics of programming, let's give it a try online. Follow the QR code or the link and click on Try It on hourofcode.com to give it a try in real life. Now that you and your fellow Girl Scouts have a foundational knowledge of what programming a robot looks like and different parts and simple machines that would be on a robot, let's combine it. Think of your favorite animal, and you're going to draw and design a robot based off of it. It can move and even look like that animal. Once you have a drawing of your animal, make a list of parts that'll be on the robot, and then make a list of instructions that your robot would do, or a program, for the robot animal to do something.
Next, you will need to design and build a machine to be able to pick up an object such as a cone or even just a pencil. You can use materials that are around your area, such as cardboard, rubber bands, string, stuff like that. Make sure to design your robot thoroughly before doing it and have fun.
Now that you've completed your robotic arm, take a look at it and think about what problems it could solve. Next time when you start to build things, you can start with a problem and think about what you can make and how it could solve that problem. Potential problems could be doing the dishes or picking up trash.
We want you to look back on all the things you've made during these badges and pick your favorite. Then make a presentation, whether that be a Google Slides or just something to talk about, and share it with your friends, family, and troop. Besides building your robots, sharing them with the world is a critical part of robotics, like you'll learn about next with what First Robotics does to show off their robots.
Finally, visit firstinspires.org to learn about different robotics programs and competitions near you. You can even visit some.
In case you can't visit a First Robotics match, let's learn more about what the high school FRC team does. FRC stands for First Robotics Competition. We are members of Launch Team 6352. We're a community team, so we have high schoolers and even some middle schoolers on our team. We have lots of different members of our team, depending on what you're interested in. You can be a programmer, a robot driver, helping with engineering, design, or even community outreach. Every year, FRC teams get a prompt or a challenge that their team has to do. Take a look at the website this year and think about what you would design if you were on a team. We hope you've enjoyed earning your robotics badges with us.
We hope to see you at an FRC match sometime.
Enjoy learning about robotics. See you there.